Hey crafty friends, welcome back to the Old Paper Lady. I'm Lori. Sorry about my dog barking as soon as I turned the video on. I coughed right before I turned the video on. He thinks somebody's in the house. And I also want to apologize if my lighting is a tad bit off. My overhead light still is not, we have power to all of the house, but we're running limited what we turn off and on, if that makes sense. So they may have a little bit of shadow effect because I have just my lamps at my desk on. We still are not for sure what's going on. We think that the main line coming into the house that goes into the breaker box, there was a line in there that had like a scuff on it, and there was moisture got in there because the silicone around it that sealed off has started peeling away. So my dad came and looked at it today, and he tried to do a coating on that line that had like a naked spot in it and put silicone back around the line that was going into the house. He said it may still go off and on from time to time because of all the rain and moisture that was able to seep in into that line. But it's only went off like once or twice since then, and as of now it's on, but we still have a electrician crew going to come tomorrow, which will be today for y'all, Monday. It's Sunday for me, and check on that just for our mind, you know, of the house isn't going to catch fire if we leave, you know, or if everybody goes to sleep, because we were honestly sleeping in shifts here because I worked at nighttime. So I would stay up all night, go to bed in the morning about 6 o'clock, get up at 12, go to work at 2, work till 10. I'd craft at night and stay up until my store opened, and then, you know, and then my mom would sleep during the night. My daughter would sleep during the daytime, and then she would work, and then she would be up in the evening. So that's how we were rotating shifts here for about 4 days. And yeah, so that's the way that was working. It's going to be Merry Monday. We're going to work on some Christmas stuff. I have this Bo Bunny that I got from Joann's last year, last tax season. Let's see, 2022 is when I bought this from Joann's. I got several packs when I went that trip from Joann's, just because, you know, at that time, I still am heavy into doing the little 1-inch folios, and these were perfect for those. And then also the 6x8 1-inch or 1.5-inch spine 6x8 mini albums. And then so that we're gonna work with that. I got these from Hobby Lobby and try to hold them where the glare won't be on them. They had these 40% off this week up there. And these were some that I had been kind of eyeballing and watching. So I thought I would get those. And then they had this bling sheet. It's like it's clear, but it has the pinks and the, what is it? The opaque, where it has like the different colors, if you can see them. I'm trying to shimmer it without the glare on it, but they're really pretty. And then they also had their Christmas ephemera packs. And so that's where I was talking about the Santa Claus that had the blue in it. And then the paper pack that I got, the 2 paper packs was, I think it said Vintage Christmas on it. And it had some blue, darker blue in it. And I have darker blue and silver accents and papers and trims and ribbons. A whole set of blue and silver. So we're going to work in some of that stuff. I just thought we would pull this here out and just start with this. Now these here are 6 wide by 8 tall. And I was thinking of maybe taking and making some pockets with them. It'll be like a whole page pocket. That would actually be quite pretty. It's a little matchy though, ain't it? This would actually be quite pretty. And then you could put a Santa Claus or something on the pocket on this and put Merry Christmas on there. That would be really pretty. Let's see if I can get these out of here. So I was up at 8 this morning and helping my dad work with the power a little bit, and then we went and ate lunch, came back home, and then I said, because I got to open tomorrow, I said, well, I'm going to lay down and sleep as much as I can until, well, that would be pretty, wouldn't it? Yeah, that would contrast enough, and it's got the same on that. Let's do that. So I said, well, let me lay down and sleep for a while. So I laid down around 1 o'clock, and I think I got up about 7:30 or so when my mom and daughter went to go get something to eat. And I came back in, the dog was barking, and it woke me up. And so I'm a little rested. So I said I'm going to shoot my video and stay up, I guess. I'm going to do this at 4. Maybe let's do 4.5 because I want it to be a whole page. See, that's 4, that's 5, that would be 4.5. Because I kind of want enough of these strips to where, like, I want to, we can use these and make, you know, like how we were making the tags with the stuff in them, with the cut aparts, where we're taking the pieces and putting them together. So we can take and put those together, run a piece of lace down them, or we can put like a Santa Claus figurine in it. We can do something like this with it. That's what I'm thinking. So I kind of want to do a 4.5, so I'll have a strip to make a belly band tag situation with those if I want to later on. Or we can just take and put these together on a cream background and make it a tag, or, you know, a journal card, and put lace down it, and it would be pretty. So, you know, of course, we're making stuff, we're going to make more scraps to scrap with, so that's fine. I'm just going to put these in here with our other scrap pack at the moment. Not really no rhyme or reason. We're just making some whole page, and these are 6 inches. Well, no, they're 8 inches, so that'll be perfect. So what I want to do is I want to take and put a pocket on this one. And then we'll have this other piece we can make a journal card bit with. So let's do 4 inches on this. We'll have a 4-inch pocket on here. And then that'll make a good little journal card. So see, then we'll have a 4-inch pocket on here. And put a, that's going to be pretty. It's busy, but it's pretty. So I went to eat with the kids yesterday, and they have a bunch of like these little magazines and stuff that you could get for free at a place here in town, which a lot of places have them. And I said those would be perfect glue books. You know, you just take and glue them, rip the page off, and that. Just perfect glue books. to glue your papers on, and to the thicker ones here, like these 6. I was thinking about taking those because those are more magazine-like pages, and putting down like our cutoffs, make our collage page bits with them. That's what I was thinking about with those. But either way, they're going to be, you know, glue books. And then it had a couple of the little papers, and I needed to do some inking on some stuff. So these are perfect for that, to take and ink. So I made, actually my Moonbeam, after she came back from eating last night, helped me Mom make these. So all of the inking on the background of these, Moonbeam did. So she inked it all up, like she called it stamping. So she took my dauber and inked them for me, and she was helping me my craft. And so then I just took and put some leftover Angela Kerr bits from a freebie that she had on her Facebook group, and some little bling and lace, and made these pockets and stuff last night, just sitting here playing with Moonbeam. And then so all of this, the ink on these, she did, and I just cut them down and made belly bands out of them. And then here's going to be an over the page flip up with a tuck spot, and then 2 little tag pieces. So I was getting that, making the, we was just sitting here, and I was just going through stuff, and I was like, well, I'm going to make a few things, you know, just sitting here. I didn't want to shoot a video last night. So we just made up a few little journal card bits, and Moonbeam helped me do that, or tag bits, I mean. So I was going to take and make a journal with coffee dye paper only, and put these on the pages, and then have purple and pink floral bits as like tags and stuff. So as you can see, this was like a purple hued newspaper kind of print on the back, and it was a 6x6 page. I just cut it in half, rounded the corners, and put some ephemera on it. So that's a little work in progress. I just need to make 3 more pockets, so we'll have 10 tuck places front and back, and then make 8 more tags, and we'll have enough to make that little journal and put it together. It's going to be a little, kind of a little grungier floral. I just think it's going to be cute. So let's get on to this here. We're going to put our pull in here, and we're going to ink this up. But yeah, that was a little impromptu, was it expected journal come together last night, just sitting here with Moonbeam stamping, as she called it. She'd take my ink dauber and just do like that on them. And I was like, yeah, here, you can do all of these. And I had a stack about 1 inch thick, and she did only 4 or 5 of them. Well, she did all of those and these last night. And I didn't realize she had done that many of them. So, but yeah, she had fun doing that. She's like, I help you. I said, okay. Here, you can do all of these for me, Mom. So then I said, well, now I can take and get my coffee dye papers and that grunge cover that I've been working on, turn it into a faux leather look, and we can make us a journal out of that and put those bits in it. I think that's going to be pretty. That's probably about the grungy, so-called grungy that I get. I think that's pretty. I know most of my journals are kind of more of a, like a clean line. I ink and stuff, but I don't do, like the grunged out type journals. That's going to be pretty. I like that. Let's do a little more ink down here for a little bit more separation. Let's darken that up a little bit just because it's that darker background. Let's see if we can, oh yeah, then we'll round the corners on the top of it, glue the pocket on it, and then that'll be a full page pocket. I probably should shorten it, but I don't want to because I want it, you know, a full page pocket. So yeah, and I think that's all I'm going to do to that. I don't really think you need to do anything else other than maybe put, you know, what journal it goes in. I might put a strip of music here and, you know, like a little Santa Claus sticker or, you know, or a tree sticker or something on it. But I really don't think it needs anything else. But depending on if the journal has, you know, music throughout the papers or whatever, the digital kit or the scrapbooking kit, I'll take and put a piece of music or book page or something across here, or even just a strip of lace just to dress it up a little bit. And that'd be it. And that's pretty much done. That's the only other thing I would do to it is, you know, depending on what journal it went in, you know, to make it a little more cohesive with the journal. This is the traditional red and green, you know. I didn't drive that glue straight at all right there. Let's try to straighten that up. Okay. Alright, so that one's done. Well, I went to pull out one, I pulled out 5 of them. But yeah, I had a good little day yesterday with her, and I said I'm just using this. I thought about using like the cutting the words pieces, because some of them have like a blue background and pink background on some of the papers. And I thought about, see, like where that's pink and gray, and I thought about cutting those words pieces and doing like a collage with that, with different colored word backgrounds. I may save those pieces that are colored and do that with them. I think that would be a neat little collaged piece. I said I got another one here that I was going to do that with. So, so like here, just take and cut, you know, just the words on the pink and the gray backgrounds. And then there was one that had like a blue background somewhere in the journal, not in the journal, in this little. So yeah, see, just to have a little different contrast background of typed words. And then you could do, you know, those colorful bits, and then different writing or what have you and stuff like that is a background for, like, other than music. And let's see, there's some yellow bits, just other than music and plain book page. I thought that would be neat to do that with, to make a collage out of those. So I'll probably do that later on. Let's see what else we got in here we can make some pocket bits out of. That would be cute too, wouldn't it? I love these old we call them bulbs, but they're ornaments. The old-timey glass bells. Oh, look, that's pretty. That's a pink music. see, where was that at back here? That would be pretty. So we got different shades of music, and that's red and green. That's pretty. It looks like the tree. And you got polka dot bits. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah, let's do that. I like that. And seeing then that fire alarm's still beeping, so that I don't know what's going on. I think I want to do this. Look, we can do, okay. So we can do the green and then the polka dot up against that and have 2 pockets. I like that a lot. I like that a bit. So then we'll have like a 2-inch pocket, and then this one will be a 4-inch. Yep, I like that a lot. And then I have some red and black Christmas and stuff. Look how pretty that would be. That's busy. And there's a lot of, then it repeats. So yeah, that would be pretty to make that. I like that. Okay, so all of these we need to cut down to 4.5. Nope, it moved. Did you see it slide? Daggone you. Okay. Alright. Well, I can't put that up yet. Okay, so then we'll have these bits we can make our strip pieces with. I'm going to do that. And that would be pretty too. I like those. And then I'd have get a red and green one and just put something in it. So I'm putting all my strips in the in this pouch for decorating bits. Alright, so that's going to be my solid piece. And I don't want that to blends too much. So then we'll do that and that and make those a stacked pocket. So this I need to cut it 2 inches. Let's do it at 2.5. So it'll hold a good little amount, you know. And then we'll do this because that's 8. So that's 2.5. And we'll do that one at 4. Well, let's do it at 4.5. We'll still have a good sized journal card is what I'm hoping for. So see, we'll still have good sized journal card. Or we can make us a little fat tag, but that'd be a good sized journal card. I love these 6x8 little pads. See? So then you got a 2.5-inch pocket, a 4-inch pocket, and then you still have the decorative paper on the back for your full page. And this is 8 inches tall, so you still have, you know, a 1/2 inch. And then we did 4.5, so you can slide it to the one side and make a tuck with it. That's why I'm doing 4.5 on it. So your paper is 5.5. If you put it, you know, right at the edge on either side, you still got room to make a tuck. So that's why I'm doing 4.5. So then you have options. When you put it in there, you can center it up and cover up the full page, or most of the time these will be tuck spots for me. So then you have the pockets and a tuck with a big journal card. You know what? I should have centered them up, shouldn't I? And where they're 8 inches high, I don't want to cut them down, because, you know, you can take and you can put a tuck behind it, but, you know, it's kind of more meant for me to do it as a side tuck. That's the whole purpose of making them 4.5 inches. So you can put it off to one side or the other and still have the tuck. Now you can cut the back of it down to 6.5 or 6 inches. And you would have this strip for a little pocket on something else. But that's less you have to decorate. Now on this, I would put, you know, a Merry Christmas sticker. It'd be really pretty. And one of these red and gold. That gold would be really pretty to put here, but this has got silver on it, so I would put silver on that. Need to find me some. I know I got silver Merry Christmas in my stash. So I would put, you know, Merry Christmas here and put Rejoice or something right there, or Joy, either one. It'd be really pretty to do that. So, yeah, see, like this sticker here, it has a Merry Christmas. You put that there. It'd be pretty. And then Home for the Holidays you could put here. So you don't really have to decorate, you know, a whole bunch on these middle pockets, because you're going to have tags on that cover it up. So on the bottom pocket is where I would do my decorative bit. And then that way, you know, it's really not wasting, because all of these are going to have, and this would be pretty, see, and that will fit in there as a journal card. I know it's a little busy, I'm just showing you. And then you could actually do this here in the bottom down here for a journal card. And then you can have a journal card up here like that. If you wanted, just put 2 journal cards in there. It'd be really pretty. Not, you know, not those specific ones. I'm just using those as ideas. A visual effect, more or less. But yeah, that, I think I will put that Merry Christmas right here on this one, because those colors go good with it. I think that would be pretty. And that would be probably about the only decorative bit I would put on it, other than, you know, a piece of music strip across it. Just because I don't know why I love the Christmas stuff with the music on it. I don't know, because, you know, you have Christmas carols, you know what I'm saying? I think that's why it just don't dings and rings with me with the Christmas carols, to have Christmas music or Christmas strips across my pockets and tags and stuff for Christmas. And I've got 2 or 3 books full of Christmas music stuff in my stash. So I just wanted to come on and do a few, show you a few easy pockets and tuck spots. I mean, these are about the easiest that you can get, kind of, you know, just simple cutting and put your pulls in them. And then you've got a whole page cover tuck spot on either side. And actually, if you wanted to cut it down just about 1 inch, be a good tuck spot on the back. And put you another pull there. But yeah, just so if you see these 6x8 pads on sale at Michael's or Joann's or anywhere online, you know, like I don't even know how much it was. I know it wasn't more than like 3 or 4 bucks, because I bought 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. I bought 4 of them at that time, and I bought like 4 or 5 big 12 by 12 papers like gardenia and stuff like that from there for like spring journals, because I knew I had wildflower bits and I had bee bits and garden stuff that I was planning on doing and hadn't got to yet. And here it is, fall time almost. But yeah, so I spent, I don't even think I spent $100, and I bought like one of these 12 by 12 storage boxes full of 12 by 12 pads, these, and I bought 4 or 5 packs of I got one that was a sunflower fat quarter pack. I got a lemon fat quarter pack, and I got a bee fat quarter pack. I got a cooking one because I want to do a cookbook. Yeah, so I bought all of that. I mean, like, I bought a bunch of stuff that day that we went, and all of it was on like clearance or 50% off. You know me, I'm not gonna like them pink nutcrackers at the Hobby Lobby. I'll probably go every Saturday, keep an eye on them until they are on 40% off. Now they had their paper stuff 40% off this week, and it is you know, their brand name, their what is it, the paper stuff, what's their the Paper Studio, their brand name, it is that, but it didn't have the sign there with the Christmas stuff, so I was afraid that it wouldn't be included in that sale, so I didn't get them. So I think I'm going to ask the little lady, the little girl that works there, which not a little girl, she's older than my daughter, my baby girl. I think she's older than my oldest daughter, but I've known her since she was a little girl. And so I think I'll ask her if that includes those items or if that would be just Christmas. I'm not sure about that, because, you know, I really want those pink nutcracker, it's like, I don't know how to, it's like one of those fuzzy patches like you would put on a coat or something. I don't know how to explain it other than that. And I want them bad. And I want the Santa Claus bits, because, you know, I got Pink Christmas. I got 2 journals I'm doing. And I'm doing the pastel nutcracker. So that's my December the 1st week, the 2nd, and the 3rd, those journals. Now, I'm probably going to do, like I said, finish what I got here on my desk in a couple of weeks, and I need to get my stuff cut out for my design team. But after that, I'm probably going to make my fall books for my grandbaby. I don't know if I'll do a fall journal or not, depending on if I got time, because, you know, my concern is I need to do her fall album, and where they do the pumpkin patch, and I need to do the sunflower picture patch, where she does the sunflower pictures and the pumpkin patch pictures. And I want to do a trick-or-treat kitty themed Halloween album for her trick-or-treats, because she went trick-or-treating the last 2 years, and they go over there, and they have, it's called The Farm is what this place is. It's a wedding venue. They do all kinds of events and stuff there, and they actually sell products that they grow on the farm. Like, they'll sell the pumpkins and stuff, and then they also do the picture opportunities with the pumpkins and the sunflowers, and it's just beautiful. So that's main priority, and I'll do that on my channel just because that's what I need to do in the way I'm working at the moment. I don't have a whole lot of free time outside of work, and so when I sit down at night to do a video, then it's going to be, you know, what I need for my personal stuff for fall time. Like I said, if I have time and get those bits done, I will do a fall journal, but I'm not planning to do a fall journal as of right now. I'd like to, because I got some bits that would make pretty fall stuff, but I got Halloween coming up. And I got the pumpkin patch pictures, and we got the sunflower pictures, and then she's gonna have, you know, trick or treat. And then that's where I was telling you we would do a couple of those base builds on 6x8 photo books. I'm going to do a couple of them and give you the measurements of how to make those with the fold out pages. So it'll be like a 6x8 book, and then it'll be a 1 inch or maybe a 2 inch spine, depending, and then you'll have like the paper will go in it, and then you'll have the page and it'll fold out. So you'll have so from your spine, your paper will fold out once. So you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 places to cover on each page that you put in it. Now the fold out page will probably be about 5 inch. So then you can use 12 by 12 pads. And the reason why I do that is because what is it? Right about now, you have scrapbooking.com, you have Echo Park, and all of that stuff that's going on sale, so they can get their new stuff in, their kits. I'm going to pull some down and show you right quick, if I can. And then the page, the main page of it. See, and I have envelopes or napkins and stuff. So the turkey and the bling. Yeah, just fall leaves. This is a photo play, and I could not tell you where I got that from. I think I may have gotten it off a line, because most of these packs that I got from like Cartabella Photo Play, beautiful, beautiful fall for photo albums. And this is a welcome fall. I thought would be really pretty for just like Thanksgiving pictures, just because, you know, it has the pies and the cooking and stuff. And then this here is real pretty with my greens. Love that. So all of these, and then the fall market, and then I have a I think that would be pretty. See, and then here's the Halloween. A little cutesy Halloween to do for her picture book. And then we have this one, Trick or Treat. And then this is an older one from Echo Park. It's Happy Halloween. Just, you know, just basic pages where you can, it would be really pretty. And then, you know, you put your pictures down, and then you have cut aparts and stickers to decorate around the pictures. And then these I've had since my kids were little. So yeah, all of this I've had since my kids were little. But now these back here are the Halloween stickers, the sticker sheets, just for decorating up papers. Yeah, Simple Stories, Echo Park. But most of that comes from scrapbook.com or the actual Echo, what is it? Yeah, Echo Park warehouse sale. So that's where I get my paper pad kits from, where everything kind of matches and goes together. So that's why I said these would be, you know, like fall projects for her. And then I want to cut on that one where it has these colors on the book and all with the green. I want to put this on decoupage this on the front and have this around the top of it, all on the front cover. So that's why I have so many of these, because I'll need this trim from them to go around the top and the bottom, and then I want to run that down the spine as well. So those will actually be photo books, not journal like books. And then this here would be really pretty to make and decoupage and have the same thing. So that's why I saved those. And I've got 2 more boxes of fall stuff. Paper pads. Yep. There's another one in here. These are just paper pads from Hobby Lobby and Michael's. So then that one there is Halloween and fall paper pads that I've gotten from the Echo Park warehouse sales and scrapbooking.com. And I still got 2 wildflower journals that I have all the bits and pieces and everything's ready to go, ephemera, everything. I'm just not gonna have time to get to them, which that's fine. We can do that after the first of the year. The main thing now is getting my grandbaby's Halloween books and her fall books done, and getting Christmas done. And then, like I said, the December, I'll probably do my journals in December, but everything leading up from then will be making sure I have her stuff for her photo shoots and stuff like that. That's probably what I'm going to do. I don't have any anything to kind of go with that blue, but that would be pretty background. Let's put this pink music on that, because that would go with my Nutcracker stuff, with the pastel pinks and blues and teals and that. That would go with that, I think. And then I've got some let's make one of them. Yeah, 'cause that's the only, everything else is blue and green, red and green. Got that check. Yeah, I know I'm going to use this, but I was looking to see if we have anything else. It would be pretty on that because it has the blues in that, but you could use that. It's just kind of like a wood background. What is that? Well, it says something about snow right here on the corner of it. I don't know. Let's look and see what we think. We could do that. Then, yeah, let's do this. So I can use that pink music with this here, I think. I think that would look pretty. And then we'll have us a couple of pockets made. Yeah, see, I think that would look pretty right there. And then we'll put us some, because I have snowflakes, it would go on that. It would be real pretty. And like I said, that would go in the that nutcracker kit, and you just put your nutcracker on there and boom, there it is. Let's make it 4.5 again so we can make it a tuck whole page tuck spot and just a big old pocket. And then see, then we can do, you know, a tag bit piece like that. Put a nutcracker down it. Because I'm gonna try my best. I was wanting to this weekend, but we've had issues with the power and that off and on. I've not slept well. It's just been, you know, stuff irritated, basically. So then we just, I hadn't done nothing that I wanted to do, to be honest with you, this weekend. I really haven't. Yeah, so I'm going to take and do this at 4. And that way we can put a good size decorative bit on this pocket. And then we've got a journal card too as well. And you know, I'm not above using the same journal card bit that's my thing down here, because you can dress it up completely different. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get quiet so I can see it straight. It's an old age problem. You can't see if you're talking. And I still think I got a little wonky. Let's look at that again. Got a little more to the right side. There we go. We straightened up now. Yep, if I'm talking, I can't see straight. Can't have no racket so I can see to drive. Yes. And I never understood that. I think it's because, like, your senses go, you know. So, like, if you're, and the only way I can explain it is if you're using one of your senses, the rest of them are, you know, at half value. That's the only thing I can think of. Is that if you're trying to use one of your senses, the other ones are at half value. That is so funny though, because I was like, what I used to when I was little, I'd be like, well, so what does it matter if the radio's up? That ain't got nothing to do with you being able to see. Yeah, it does. Because sometimes, like, we have like a blind curve and people fly around it, and you'll go to pull out and they're right on your hind end. You know, you didn't see them, but if you can hear them, if you can hear the car coming, you know, you won't pull out. I'm sorry, y'all. All choked up, being in and out, working on stuff this morning. Yeah, so see, then we can have that. We'll put us a big snowflakey thing here, and I can put me one of those nutcracker peoples out the top of it, and that'll work. And I think I'm going to round the corners and ink those up, and then that way those will be done, the journal cards. And then we'll just decorate them up as needed for our journals. Excuse me, goodness. But all of these are white on the back, so I think when I go to put them in journals, I may, that's why these aren't going to matter that much, you know, because it's a full page cover anyways. But like the journal card bits, I may just ink the back of them, or I may put down the tea paper on them. back them with the tea paper. Or we could do like an inset tea paper where it has like just a little border around it and then ink out. But them are a little, not too flimsy, but a little bit flimsy. So it would probably do better to ink them with the tea dye. Oops, let's get it off there before I glue it to it. Yep, so that's pretty good. Fairly simple Christmas pockets and some journal cards with just the cut off bits. And then with the straight line pieces that we saved from them, you take and make those into belly bands, side tucks, or tags, either one. You know how we've been doing with a couple of the earlier Merry Christmas Mondays, whatever, Merry Mondays, you know what I'm saying. So you can take and get your cardstock and put them down on it, and then you have your tag, side tuck, or whatever, and it's already back, which you would put it on a piece that would cover them fully, you know. And that's going to be a sturdy tag, or a side tuck, or a belly band. And then you would put your lace down the middle where you put your seam, cover that up, be really pretty, put Merry Christmas long ways on one side. What would really be pretty on that is to take and put kind of like a wider white, and put some blue snowflakes down it. That would be really pretty. They have those at Hobby Lobby too, the blue snowflake glittered stickers. That would be beautiful on that. But just a few ideas as with the long strips that you cut off from it. That's what I plan on doing with them. And these here, I'm going to go ahead and round the quarters and ink them. And then, like I said, I may wind up just inking the back of them when I put them in the journal. Or we can go ahead and back them with the tea dye paper or coffee dye paper from those kits that I have from Etsy. I love those two kits with the coffee ring paper and the tea dye paper. I love that stuff. It works, matches just about every kit so far that I've used. So if you need extra journal pages and you don't want to tea dye or coffee dye, you don't know how, you don't have the time, you don't want to make the mess, do these two kits right here. It is tea stain papers, Country Mouse prints. When I got them, it was $1.19, and I think there's 27 different it's 22 or 27 different tea dye papers. And then this one is the one that is there's 15 different coffee ringed coffee stain papers, or coffee dye papers, 15 different ones. When I got it, it was $1.97, and it is Digital Fit on Etsy. Digital Fit. Can you see that without the glare? I'm trying my best. Okay. But yeah, see these here with the rings. That's the coffee dye I wanted with the coffee cut rings. I love that. But yeah, these two kits, and this is different colors of the tea dyes, from light to dark tea dye. And I was like, those two kits kind of match pretty much, all of the kits that so far that I've come across that I worked with. And if you don't have enough of the like that one, I didn't have enough actual journal papers. I pulled and put a tea dye in between. So, but yeah, those work really well, and perfect backers to all of your beautiful cardstock scrapbook pads and papers and stuff like that. Now I print mine on, it's a 32 pound, I get from Staples. And then there's one from, it is actually the Staples brand. But now from Staples, it's $25 or $26 for the pack. You can get it on Amazon for $17. So I will be ordering it from there from now on. And I love the feel of the paper. The paper is smooth, it's pretty, and it feels good. It folds good. Takes the ink well. And then there's one that was Hamilton Mill. I was using, it's a 40 pound printer paper. And it's a little thicker, and it folds good, and it takes the ink well, and it looks really pretty, but it's thicker, you know what I'm saying? So if you putting like a journal signature together and you want anywhere from 12 to 15 pages like I normally do, then it adds, you know, it's already gaitered mouth. Does that make sense? Because it's the slim line of the fold is a little thicker. Alrighty, so I'll be using this as like an ink pad, glue pad. That's what I'm using that for, so that's why it's out, and you'll see that a lot over here in the corner from now on. I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. We're gonna do, you know, we didn't make a whole bunch. We did a lot of more showing than making today, but that's okay. So we got this one, and this one. And like I said, these measure 4.5 inches, and your pages are 5.5 inches by 8.5. So this is 8 by 4.5. So you can put it like up against the journal spine, and you can have a tuck here, or you can move it to the page side over here and have a tuck on this way as well. So either way, you would have a tuck. So I would probably push it up against the spine, not right in it, but, you know, more towards the center of the journal, and have a tuck on either page. That's what I would do with them. This one here, I'd probably put in the same journal just because the colors go together. But, yep. And then we got 3 journal card bits that we've got made. So we'll put that in our pre-made Christmas ephemera stash box that we've been working on. And that's what I got here. Just a whole 12 box. And I've been putting them in a pouch until, you know, just keeping them together. So now, so far for our Merry Monday makes, we've made all of this. So we got belly bands and tags. That's why these here, I said, depending on the journal, when I put them in it, it would be a belly band, a side tuck, or it could be a tag. That's why I don't cut these. Like that would be a tag or belly band or a side tuck, you know. And then this is a belly band here with the journal card bit. So we've got quite a bit of stuff made up. Now see, this is a different color tone here than this stuff. See? So now this would be more of a newer traditional Christmas colors. This is more vintagey traditional colors. Does that make sense? So this is more vintagey Christmas colors. This is more new age traditional colors. But yep, we're getting there. So most of all of this stuff here could be either or. That's why I love these little strip. Basically, I guess it's a strip cluster, or what you would really call it. But I love stuff like that. Be a beautiful belly band, like I said, tall skinny tag, side tuck, whatever you need at that point in time for that journal kit. So then that way you can have options to, you're not set on, well, I done cut that in a tag shape or, you know, something like that. So then you have options for what you can do. So we're getting this little built up. And I just keep that box here. And that's where our journal Merry Monday bakes are going. Oh no, I forgot that piece. But I want to make a pocket out of that one on something else. So I'll put it back in my paper pad. Because where's it at? It would be pretty on that because it's got the Christmas tree bits on it. But I was wanting to make a pocket. Where'd it go? On this with it. See? And then you can put, you know, because I've got the red Christmas tree right here. I want to put that on it. That's what I'm thinking for that bit. So we'll leave it there and put it back in our box. I got a bunch of stuff. I got more Christmas papers because like I say, I usually make, you know, just the Christmas photo books. I don't make journals. I have not made Christmas journals. But what really got me into wanting to make journals was watching Gail Augustinelli do Christmas journals actually. And that's what she was making. As first videos I saw of anyone doing journal making was her making a Christmas journal ephemera. And I was like, oh, that is so pretty. I love how she can just take just a piece of book page and turn it into something beautiful like that. So, and then I practice and I've kind of taught myself how to do it and just watching videos and stuff. And then, like I said, I started making the YouTube videos as just to keep myself in check, to sit down and work an hour a day to get my crafting stuff that I need to get done for my birthdays, you know, holiday bits and stuff like that to keep me in order. So then the journals that I make in between my birthdays and my holiday bits that I got to make is extra benefit for me. So like, you know, I have birthdays, so I've got 2 that I've got put aside for birthdays for certain people. One is a Christmas present for at least one person. 2 I have for like a holiday cookbook, and then like a regular everyday cookbook because it matches their kitchen stuff. So a few of my journals have already, you know, been dedicated for that I've made, you know. So, and I've done give 4 of them out already. So, alrighty, y'all have a good day and happy Merry Monday.